Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and please do not forget to like and subscribe, thank you. From global icon to devoted dad, Lee Minho leaves fans in tears as he shares emotional family vacation with Kim Go-eun and their child. This is the life I was born to live. Collision. By Yoon Han, Seoul Star Chronicles, June 5, 2025. In a world where celebrities are often guarded, polished, and performative, Lee Minho just shattered every expectation, not with a new drama, not with a fashion campaign, but with something far more powerful: honesty, vulnerability, and the quiet, breathtaking beauty of fatherhood. For years, Lee Minho has dazzled millions across the globe. His name has become synonymous with elegance, talent, and mystery. He's the man who made us believe in fairy tales with boys over flowers, mesmerized us in The King, Eternal Monarch, and captivated hearts with every red carpet appearance. But today, he's not the king of Hallyu. Today, he's a husband, a father, and a man deeply in love with the life he built away from the spotlight. And in a series of Instagram posts that have broken the internet and warmed hearts across the world, Lee Minho gave fans a deeply emotional, intimate look into his private family vacation with wife Kim Go-eun and their child, and it's possibly the most beautiful thing he's ever shared. Palm tree: when a man puts family first, the world stands still. Lee Minho, usually known for his composed and mysterious public persona, took fans by complete surprise on Tuesday morning when he uploaded a carousel of unfiltered, heart-melting photos from a recent family vacation in a secluded beachside paradise, rumored to be on a private island in Jeju or Southeast Asia. Gone were the designer suits and blinding flashbulbs. Instead, we saw Minho barefoot on the beach, his toddler riding high on his shoulders, laughing with a freedom that can't be staged. Go-eun dressed in a simple sundress, resting her head on Minho's chest while holding their child's tiny hand between them. A candid shot of the three of them asleep in a hammock, sunlight filtering through the leaves, peace written across their faces. The caption? "There was a time I chased dreams on stage and screen. But now, I wake up to a dream I never want to end. Every second with them feels like grace." Speech balloon: this is the real me. Lee Minho's open love letter to his family. What followed was an outpouring unlike anything fans have ever seen from the famously reserved actor. In a lengthy post beneath the images, Lee Minho wrote from the heart. "For many years, I thought success meant applause. That I had to keep running, performing, pleasing. But love, real love, showed me something greater. The way my daughter runs to me when I wake up. The way Go-eun looks at me after a long day. The quiet dinners. The sleepy hugs. The whispered prayers at night. This is the life I was born to live. I'm not a king here. I'm not a star. I'm just a man, grateful, overwhelmed, and deeply in love with his family. And I wanted to share that with you." It was real.
It was raw.
It was beautiful. And within hours, the post had over 70 million likes and 35 million shares, with hashtags like #LeeMihoFamilyTime, #MihoGoenMagic, and #DaddyMihoEra trending across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Family man, woman, girl behind the scenes. A family living their quiet fairy tale. Insiders revealed that the family had quietly checked into a luxury eco-resort far from the public eye, where they spent several days immersed in one another, disconnected from media, phones, and pressure. "They were just a family," said one resort employee. Every morning, Lee Minho made pancakes for them. Every evening, he carried his daughter in his arms, humming lullabies. Kim Go-eun would watch him with tears in her eyes. The love between them is something you can feel without words. One beachgoer lucky enough to catch a distant glimpse of the couple said, "They weren't actors. They weren't icons. They were just two people so deeply in love, raising a child with joy, patience, and warmth. It was like watching poetry in motion." Sparkling heart: Kim Go-eun. The muse, the partner, the peace in a storm. Though she didn't make a separate post, Kim Go-eun's presence in the photos spoke volumes. Her smile was soft. Her gaze was filled with adoration. Her hands were never far from her child's or her husband's. Fans quickly began sharing screenshots with captions like, "She gave him more than love. She gave him peace." You can see in his eyes that Kim Go-eun is his home. This isn't just a vacation. This is their sacred chapter. For years, fans speculated on their chemistry and quiet love, ever since the king, eternal monarch. But now we don't need rumors. We have their truth, and it's more powerful than fiction. Waterwave from stardom to stillness, the journey of Lee Minho. It's no secret that Lee Minho has been slowing down his career recently, appearing in fewer dramas, taking on fewer endorsements. And now, fans understand why. He told us he wanted to live for something deeper, a close friend of the actor revealed anonymously. And now we see it. He's found his joy in being a husband and a father. "I used to live for premieres. Now I live for bedtime stories," Minho wrote. "I used to fear missing out on roles. Now, I fear missing her first steps." Glowing star the world reacts. This is what real success looks like. Across fan pages, celebrities, and even media outlets, praise flooded in. Not just for the photos, but for the courage it took to reveal such a personal, unguarded side of his life. Park Shin-hye commented, "This is the most beautiful thing you've ever shared. Proud of you, Appa." IU wrote, "You've reminded the world that the greatest role we'll ever play is in someone's life, not on stage." Go-eun reposted the images on his story, captioned, "Happiness looks good on you, brother." Fans were even more emotional. "I've loved him for 15 years, but I've never loved him like I do now. This is his true glow." To see our Minho so grounded, so joyful, so full of peace, it's a blessing to witness. Dove, what's next for the Lee family? While Minho is expected to return to filming later this year, sources confirm that he's intentionally spacing his schedule around parental milestones. He wants to be home for every first word, first walk, first day of school, one insider said. As for Kim Go-eun, she's been focusing on motherhood, writing quietly, and supporting Minho with unwavering strength. The couple has reportedly begun building a family home outside of Seoul, with gardens, a treehouse, and an art studio. A place where their child can grow away from the chaos, surrounded by creativity and love. Sunrise final frame. Wherever we go together. The final photo Minho shared? 3 shadows, his Go-eun's and their child's, walking along a quiet shoreline, hand in hand, the sun melting behind the horizon. His caption? "I used to wonder what my legacy would be. Now I know. It's not the films. It's not the fame. It's this." Her laughter. Her hand in mine. Our child's breath against my shoulder. This is everything. And so Lee Minho reminds the world not just how to act, but how to live. He's played a prince, a warrior, a CEO, a king. But his greatest role? A man in love, a father in awe, a husband at peace.